Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Nissan of Quakertown in Quakertown, Pennsylvania. Check out this brand new 2024 Nissan Sentra. This is the top SR trim, and we got the white with black roof two-tone paint, looking good, upgraded wheels. We're going to take a look at this Sentra, see if this is the sporty compact sedan you should take a look at and you should buy over the competition. So let's dig in. Front end of our Sentra SR, of course, 2024 is the front end refresh of the Sentra, making it look like an Altima. And that's really what they did here on the design. Zooming on in a little bit closer, we do have that Nissan V-Motion grille looking good with the SR in orange. We got LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, standard bulbs for turn signals. Nice looking headlight housing, though. Fake vents on either side. Should have had functional side air curtains. Some smoke chrome as well. Looks pretty nice here on this Sentra. Now as we wind around to our wheel and tire setup on this Sentra, what you're looking at is an 18-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Nissan badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. Now these wheels are wrapped in Yokohama Kinergy GT all-season tires, 215 on the width, a 45 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, front wheel drive. Moving on out. And it's a nice looking redesign on this Sentra. I like the two-tone roof. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Moving on in, gloss black side view mirror with LED turn signals, color match front and rear door handle, right side fuel filler cap. Up top, there's the two-tone black roof with your shark fin antenna and a standard sunroof. The rear end of the Sentra SR looks good, again with the white. I do like that deck lid spoiler in white kicking up, the Nissan badge in the center, Sentra on the left, SR on the right. And then in the back, we got the, looks like LED taillights with some standard turn signals. Nice looking taillight housing in here. There's your Sentra, Nissan, and SR. We do have that bumper protector that says Sentra on it. I would have liked to see a functional dual exhaust back here instead of just a single-sided exhaust. Let me know what you think. We're under the hood of this 24 Sentra, and the same old power plant that we've had in previous Sentras, still in this one. What are we looking at? We're looking at that 2-liter naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder engine, made it to an Xtronic CVT transmission, 149 horsepower, 146 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 30 in the city, 38 on the highway, 33 combined. So you're the real winner with this car in MPGs for sure. Got a minimum octane rating of 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, I'm looking at the competition. I like the looks of this Sentra with the two-tone action. How much do I have to pay to get into one of these? Well, here we go. Base price for the 24 Sentra 2-liter SR, $23,720. Now this one, we got to add in serious option action. We got to add in $75 for that bumper protector I showed you earlier. An extra $645 for this premium white paint. An extra $270 for the carpeted floor mats with trunk mat. An extra $80 for the door sill plates. An extra $180 for the map pocket lighting. And then the big one, an extra $2,490 for the SR premium package. That gets you the power sliding glass moonroof with tilt, the leatherette seats, 6-way power driver's seat and 2-way power lumbar, intelligent around view monitor or 360-degree view cameras, 8-speaker Bose upgraded audio system, sun visors with illuminated vanity mirrors, can't believe that's an option, heated steering wheel, Nissan Connect, Sirius XM, Wi-Fi hotspot action. Now, destination and delivery of $1,115 from Nissan's Aguas, Mexico assembly plant. You have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $28,575, but the dealer added the all-weather floor mats for an additional $250 and the wheel locks for $90 more. So your total vehicle asking price on the lot today is $28,915, and frankly, that's all the money and then some for a Sentra SR. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal, brake and accelerator. You have the push-on, push-off parking brake. Would have liked to seen something besides carpet, though, on the dead pedal to protect that carpet. Here are the Sentra door sill plates to welcome you to the vehicle. Power seats with lumbar for the driver, manual assist front passenger, black leatherette with the orange stitching, looks nice, really soft bolstering, soft headrest, good looking leatherette interior. Door panel, we got the soft touch up top, more of the leatherette with the orange stitching, faux carbon fiber in and around the flat black switchgear, a nice soft armrest. There's your Bose speaker down there, skinny door pocket though, soft touch with the stitching. We have gloss black around the heat and air vent, and then down below here, we got a decent sized glove box. Infotainment screen, we got Nissan's 8-inch infotainment system right here, touchscreen action, phone, you can Bluetooth the phone, you got your audio, Sirius XM action right there. As you can see, Bluetooth audio, go to your vehicle settings, set up your connections, 6 devices, set your sound, set your clock, customize your home menu, however you would like right here. Now, this 8-inch system does not have nav in it, so all the nav is going to come through your phone, volume and tuning. And now when we go to reverse, we got a camera with 360-degree view, which is nice in a compact sedan to get that 360-degree view camera. It's fairly clear, so it looks pretty good. And I take that back. This is the updated Nissan system. However, it is, so we got wireless CarPlay, Android Auto in here rather than the wired one. It kind of fooled me because without the nav, it kind of looks the same as the old one, but it is the upgraded one. Now, I do like this button here, which lets you do your daytime, nighttime display. So here we are, daytime display. Now we're on nighttime display. So I like how you can control that yourself. Here are the hard controls for more action if you don't want to use the touch screen. 3 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards, dual zone climate control, 2-stage heated seats for the driver and front passenger with a heated steering wheel. So they got you covered there. Down below, there you go. You got a USB-C, USB-A aux jack, 12 volt, and this is your engine auto stop, start, on or off. Way in there. Here's an area that's rubber for storage. No wireless charging pad in here that I can see. Push button start. Here's the leather wrapped gator with the stitching. Looks good to go through this Xtronic CVT. More storage right here. 2 cup holders with the faux carbon fiber look, which is better than piano gloss black plastic. Nissan key fob. Here we go. Remote start, lock, unlock, pop the trunk, and your panic button. Nice and light. And then we have our nice armrest, nice and soft with the stitching. Open it up. And you have a nice area for storage. SR steering wheel, love the steering wheel, leather wrap wheel with the orange stitching, Nissan badge, brushed aluminum flat bottom wheel, really looks sporty. Love how they do their steering wheels right now with Nissan. Flat black on the switch gear. This is for the digital portion of your dash. This pad right here, volume, music seek on the right. You got your cruise control, safety suite controls, telephone and voice commands. Here on the left stalk, we have our headlights. Over here, you have your windshield wipers. Down below here, you got eco mode, and that's really the only mode you get. Regular mode and eco mode. This car needs some drive modes if we're going to compete with the Forte GT or the Elantra N-Line, which is where I think this is aimed at. Let me know if you think it's aimed somewhere else. Bright and dim the dash, trip reset, pop the trunk. Way down there is where you open the fuel filler door. We have a manual tilting wheel only, no telescope in this wheel. And now we look at our analog digital combo, analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, and coolant temperature. Then you got the small 7-inch display in the center, which you can have additional information come up. And each one of these has some sub-menus, so you could configure it however you would like. Nice and easy. Overhead console, here we go. You want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door. This button with the picture of the car with the open door remains off. When you open the door, lighting comes on. Close the door, lighting goes off. There's your SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Then you got your sunroof. Shade is manual. And then you just hit the button and back it goes. The wind buffeter will come up and then you just close it back down. Piece of cake. You can tilt it as well. And then the shade. Sun visor with vanity and a light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting into the back seat of the Sentra, I have the seat set for my driving position. In we go. Low bridge, watch your head. I just banged my head. This is a low sloping roof. If you're taller, then I'd say 5'8", duck your head. But once you're in, you got enough headroom, shoulder width room, and knee space at 5'11". You got the leatherette all the way down. No seat pocket behind the driver, but there's one behind the front passenger. No heat and air in the back, and there's one USB-A for connectivity. I think there should be two. This is an SR, for crying out loud. And now we have our back door panel. Same action as the front. There's the front door panel looking good. There's the back door panel looking the same with your Bose speaker. Back we got the leatherette with the stitching. Nice and comfortable, looks good. Our center armrest, here it comes. Super soft, 2 cup holders. So they got you covered, but other than ducking your head so you don't bash it when you get in the back of the car, you got a pretty good amount of room back here once you're in. Getting in the trunk of the Sentra SR, you can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the dash. Come to the back, Nissan, hit it, lift up, piece of cake, up it goes. Nice big opening, 14.3 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the Sentra SR, which is a good number for a compact sedan. We do have the carpeted Sentra floor mats right in here, which look nice, and these are the rest of the all seasons that they're charging you extra for, which I'm not a big fan of. And then underneath here, you got your spare end jack. So thank you, Nissan, for the spare. And if you need more room, these seats should fold down. Now, we don't have pull levers back here, so I should be able to come to the back. Doing this on the fly. And here's my pull knob. Just pull it up, move the seat down. 60-40 split. Piece of cake. Come on to the other side. There's my knob. Pull it up. Shove it down. And then it's a bit more narrow in the opening, but if you got some larger items and nobody's in the back seat, you got a really good amount of space in the back of the Sentra. Sentra window sticker will zoom on in for this SR. Standard equipment. Unfortunately, this window sticker got cut off. Options, and there's a lot of them. Total vehicle MSRP, fuel economy estimates, which are really good. So this is a much more of an economical driveline than a sport driveline. Made in Mexico. Here are the additional accessories. Total vehicle asking price. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're going down the road in this 24 Sentra SR. And first things first, great visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear glass, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in the Sentra SR. Got a good amount of tech in here too, right? You got no nav, but you have the latest and greatest wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. You got heated seats, heated steering wheel, USB-C, USB-A, connectivity with a 12-volt, connectivity in the rear seat for passengers. So you got a lot of nice stuff in here. You got the leatherette interior, really soft seats, a great steering wheel, handles really well. Check this handling out on the tight turns here. It's nice and solid. The steering is just great in here. It's a little bit heavier, but it's very responsive, and you can feel what is going on underneath the car, so you don't go crazy and go off and do a hedge. So really well done as far as the handling. Chassis vibrations are nothing. The ride is well damped. Everything just feels good. But there's a couple things that I wish I had in here. Number one, I wish I had some drive modes other than Eco. I think that would have been a good move. But the glaring problem with this car, I don't say problem, but a missed opportunity by Nissan is the power plant and the transmission. Because if you look at the price of this car, which is essentially $29,000, right? What you have here is an economical driveline in a car that's supposed to be a sporty compact car. So you get great gas mileage, but that's not what this car is advertising by how it looks on the outside. And that's not how Nissan advertises it either. They advertise it as a sporty compact sedan. So What needs to change? Well, look at the competition this is in. All right, Kia Forte GT, Hyundai Elantra N-Line. Both cheaper than this. Both with turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engines that make, if I'm right, 201 horsepower, about 195 pound-feet of torque. 50 more than this. More than 50 more than this. 55 more horsepower than this. That is for less money, right? Forte GT should be about 27 grand. N-Line Elantra, depending on equipment, you're probably looking at 28, 29. So let's say it's the same price as this. You're still getting more car in the Elantra N-Line. So Nissan, if they could just take this steering and handling and made it with a turbocharged engine and a regular 9-speed Nissan automatic, they'd have something really, really fun. They really would. And I would love to have them take a look at that. They've redesigned this car recently on the exterior. They didn't do anything with the power plant or the transmission, and I would love to see Nissan do something like that. Now, what could they do? Let's kind of maybe make a wish list. What could they do, engine and power, with what they have in their lineup already? Well, what they could do is they could put the 2-liter VC turbo in here with a 9-speed automatic, and that solves your problem, right? That's going to get you to like 228 horses. But the problem there is now you're running into Altima, because that's what the Altima has in it, the VC turbo Altima, which is a lot more money. So you really can't do that. So what about taking the 1.6-liter Nissan engine that's currently sits in the Versa, and let's take that engine and turbocharge it just like Kia did with their 1.6-liter engine. They turbocharged it for the Forte GT. Why not do that? And then you're all set, right? Turning radius, here we go. Nice and tight, but this is a really country bumpkin road. But you can see the nice backup camera here. It's pretty good. And then we get down the road, make the K-turn. But you take that and you 1.6-liter and you turbocharge it with the 9-speed automatic transmission Nissan has, and now you're going to be right in where the Forte GT's performance is, right at 200 horsepower, 201, somewhere in there. So I think Nissan's got to take a look at that if they're going to keep the Sentra around. And since they just redesigned the exterior for 2024, I assume they're going to keep it around for a while. That may be something they want to do. Because if they want to get $29,000 for this, it's got to give me more in that performance area. I like the car itself, the way it's made. It's a good car. I'm not saying the car isn't good. It's quite a good car. But it's a $29,000 car that's advertised as a sporty compact sedan that's really a fuel economy sedan. So Nissan can't be everything to everybody. I think they're trying to be everything to everybody with this car. And then you please no one, right, if you try to be everything to everyone. So if you want that economical driveline in the Sentra, then keep it in the SV. Make the SV that economical driveline car, just like Kia does with the Forte GT line. And then, but if you want to go SR, let's take that 1.6-liter inline 4. Let's turbocharge it. Let's put in a regular automatic instead of the CVT, like Kia does with the Forte GT. And let's have a more fun, sporty, compact sedan. And you probably can get away with that because for the same price as what this car is. And I think it would really make this car much more fun if that's what they want to do. But Nissan figures out what it wants to be right here. Because you got parts of it wanting to be a sports car, you got parts of it like the handling, but you got parts of it wanting to be an economical car, and you can't be everything to everybody. At least that's my view. Let me know what you think about everything I just said about this car. But the way it sits, it's a good car. The thing is, it's expensive for the segment, and other competitors are giving you more for less in this segment right now. And that's why I think Nissan's got to rethink what they're doing here. But let me know what you think about that in the comments. What do you think about this Nissan Sentra SR overall? Is this something you would like? Is this something you would go out and buy? Or are you going to go out and shop Kia Forte GT, Hyundai Elantra N-Line instead? Because those are going to bring you more performance for less money. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Nissan of Quakertown for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Nissan Sentra SR for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone. Yeah, this handling is killer in this car. It just needs more juice, baby. Nissan, give it more juice!